Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a good Wednesday afternoon. A lot of breaking news going on right now. Cowboys release Smith, and I see the Panthers are going to acquire Stephen Gilmore for a 2023 sixth round pick. Now, there's some value. And I really want to talk about my guy, the NFC Player of the Week, Daniel Jones. And I love how everybody's finally starting to realize this kid's got talent. But my question is, are we seeing Daniel Jones develop into a leader, which we desperately need of this New York Giants football team? This kid has balled out the last 3 weeks. He goes out there every time, head up, poised, confident now, it seems. He's getting his confidence. And it's like the rest of the team's been feeding off of that. Week 2, he played pretty good. Week 3, played pretty good. Started seeing some of the guys needing to step up their game. And then last Sunday, in the second half, everyone still saw DJ going out there making plays, trying to win a football game. And then it seemed like the rest of the team showed heart, stepped up, made plays. If DJ's not only going to be our future quarterback, but he's going to be a really good future team leader by leading by example and leading by actions, I hope he's just like Eli when it comes to interviews. Aw, shucks. I like that in my quarterback. He just goes out there and he does what he does on the field. That's where he shows, what he's got, what he can do. The Cowboys game's going to be a real tough game. This is going to show what Daniel really has. He has to continue doing what he's been doing. No turnovers, going through his progression, and the offensive line definitely has to step up and show what they did the second half of the Saints game. But I think Daniel's going to be that leader, at least right now. I came into this season saying this is year 3, year 2 under Garrett's offense. I definitely want to see improvement. I mean, I backed up this kid for 2 years. In year 3, it's time to show growth, time to show development. You put all that work in. You got guys together. You got the minute Galladay got signed, let's go work out. Trying to get some chemistry, trying to develop that relationship. And it seems to be working. It just took a little bit. I know we're impatient as fans. I'm impatient. I want to win. I want winning seasons again. I want to pick, in the 20s. That means we're a playoff team when it comes to the NFL draft. I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of winning. Watched all 4 Super Bowls, all 5. That Ravens one, that one still sticks right here, right in the old craw. But if Daniel's not only progressing on the field, but progressing in the locker room and progressing, as a leadership, as a role model, as somebody who's going to be able to stand up to this team, and if somebody makes a mistake, he'll be able to go up to him and say, look, we got to do something different. And guys are going to respect him. That's a huge, huge step going forward for this football team that has no real leadership right now. I mean, we don't have that Michael Strahan in the locker room. We don't have that Osi in the locker room. We don't have Eli in the locker room. We don't have that guy that, oh, man, I better step up my game. I don't want these guys coming after me. Like I said, we saw effort, but now we're seeing heart. And if we show heart Sunday against the Cowboys. We might have a chance to win. Defense, bring your A game. You're going to need your A game coming up Sunday. There's no doubt about that. But boy, I tell you what, I can't stop sitting here and going over everything in my mind about the last 3 weeks and what I've seen out of our quarterback. And it's great to see the fan base finally stepping behind this guy. And it's great to see some of the experts finally saying, okay, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. It's okay, Come on aboard the Danial Jones train. Well, we've all been waiting for this. We had Eli for, since 2004. When you got a quarterback that's there week in, week out. And I love the hype that we're seeing about him now. And now we're starting to talk about offensive play calling. But remember, it's just one win. But if we beat Dallas, we're right back. We are in the thick of things. We'll have a season. We just got to beat Dallas. We got some tough games coming up. And this is going to be a real test. But if we beat Dallas, we'll be 2-3. They'll be 3-2. The Washington football team, they'll be 2-3 or 3-2. The Eagles, if they win, they'd be 2-3. And we'd have a really tight division race once again. I'd like to see us beat Dallas. I'd like to see the Eagles win. And I'd like to see Washington lose. Okay, just because that way we'd be out of the bottom. Or there'd be a three-way tie for second. However you want to look at it. Maybe we would still be in the bottom because we'd be in a three-way tie. But then we'd only be one game out of first place because we'd own the tiebreaker with Dallas. And this would be it would be a huge monumental win for the Giants. This is the win that we really need. That would make up for the Eagles' loss last year, the first Cowboys' loss last year. We got to play football so the refs can't get involved. That's the biggest thing. Go out there, no penalties. Don't give the refs a chance to even say flag on the play. Bring back touchdowns. We lost 2 last year in that first game against Dallas. Don't even give them the chance. And man, I tell you what, if Daniel goes out and improves after the first 3 weeks and he gets better next week, I can't wait. I'm hyped up. I'm amped up. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'm trying to will this team to win next Sunday, just to give us that shot in the arm. Give themselves a shot in the arm. Give the coaching staff a shot in the arm. I mean, we're praising some coaches now. And a couple weeks ago, we were fire everybody, burn the place down. Let's blow it up. Let's start over. Now, all of a sudden, we got hope. It's kind of a nice feeling going into a week that if we win, we could be right back in the thick of this thing, and we could be a contender. Man, I'm excited. Well, if you stuck around this long for the video, I appreciate you watching. If you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, get a notification when I put out my next video. And we're going to have to see where the season goes. But a big step is this Sunday at 4:25. I know everybody's going to be watching, cheering on the Giants. So until next time, folks, y'all have a great day. Take care. And we'll catch you again.